Ba-doom, doom, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. Why are there so many mornings with rainbows? I don't have one right here. But I was inspired to sing this song because a little video that popped in my feed about a choir leader who had all his students come by for his final concert, and it was touching, and it made me start to cry just as I was getting to go live, and so I had to stop because I didn't want to cry as we were starting. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. I am John, and this is a practice, a daily practice. You're always welcome, 9 o'clock every day. Although this weekend I'm going to be gone, so I will not be online this weekend. It's daily. I'm here almost every day, unless I'm out of town, or in the hospital, or getting busy. But that's usually not a 9 a.m. thing for me. So why don't we just cross that off the list? It's a practice of gratitude and of setting our sails for the day. Who do we want to be? So good morning, Gerbot. Good morning, Joyous. Good morning, anyone who might be tuning in live or watching this recording. My mood is fluctuating rapidly this morning. I woke in good spirits and I started doing some car research. I'm going to be returning the BMW I bought today. That's my plan. Maybe the next day or two. But yeah, I decided that I want to get more safety features than the BMW has. I love the car. It's a 2018, but I don't know. I'm not feeling super. I mean, actually, I think I love getting in the car. I love the way it looks. So maybe I'll just wait until I can find a newer one with more safety features. I would do that. There's a white one that's available, but I don't think I want a white car. I think I want the black one. I don't know. I don't know. I'm driving a Lexus in the next week, test driving that. But that's not what I wanted to say. I'm grateful that I have this problem or this challenge. I get to pick a new car for me. You know, like that's exciting. And it's a powerful illustration to me of the challenges I have in decision making. I really am afraid of regret. In the past, I think 2 of my cars have been hand-me-downs. So, like, when my mom got a new car, I bought her old car off her because I knew it was well treated and taken care of and not driven hard. And so, rather than, I mean, I just, I like, I don't have to make the decision. I just work with what I got. It's great. Anyway, so I got a little frustrated this morning trying to decide and looking up different cars, and I don't know. But another thing, I'm grateful for my therapist, and I had a session yesterday that was very unusual for me, at least. She's a somatic therapist, and a body worker and a talk therapist, so she's very skilled in all different areas. But yesterday, we have a very small number of people here today. I wonder why that is. Well, good morning. If you are here, we'll do this quickly, get out into our days. If you got something you're grateful for, I would love to hear it. But so my therapist situation was she was asking me some questions, and I was thinking about some childhood stuff, and I was kind of struggling to remember things, and I was kind of pondering these questions, and I found myself like she goes, I want you to, without moving, I want you to just become aware of your hands. And she's like, can you feel that? Can you see what you're doing? And I'm like, I guess so. She's like, okay, so you're trying to comfort yourself in some way. You're trying to soothe. You're trying to like support yourself. So then she came in and held my head and had me like so she held me as I tried to relax into that space. And then she had me kind of say, like, I'm enough. And I started crying. And it was like, I I couldn't quite make sense of it. I just started, and then I didn't stop crying right away. I cried, and then I came in a wave, and I started crying again, and then I did. And she was like, you're doing great. This is super, like, this is really significant. Like, this is way better than talk therapy. Like, you are, and I didn't at the time. I'm like, I don't understand. I'm not really. And then she had me lie down, and then she like held my head again, and at the end, I was like, I can't quite connect the dots. Like, what happened? And she goes, it is not that important. But what happened was that you felt unsafe, and you were trying to, soothe. You were trying to, somatically trying to soothe, and you let me take care. You surrendered, and you let me make you safe. So you like, it, it was the process of and trusting the secure relationship with the therapist kind of thing, which is, um so it was supposed to be a super good session, according to her. It was a little unsettling. I didn't quite, not unsettling, just like, I don't know. Um, and Lisa's not here this week, and I've got a bunch of things to figure out. So yeah, I'm in a weird space today, but I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to be in a weird space. I'm grateful that I have a therapist. I'm grateful that I'm comfortable crying. I'm grateful for, it looks like a beautiful day. I'm grateful that I have a dental appointment today. I'm getting some dental work. My lower left, I'm gonna get some fillings. Um, I'm grateful to be making progress with my dental journey. Grateful that I got a new T-shirt in the mail. I actually got 3 new shirts that I was trying. This is a short sleeve, kind of a gray one. Gerbot says, I'm grateful for the replacement parts I was able to get on the cheap yesterday at the Pick and Pull. Nice. Good morning, Robert. I don't think I'm going to get fangs. I think I'm pretty comfortable with the cosmetic look of my teeth. If anything, I would maybe whitening would be the change that I would look for, not necessarily the addition of incisors that can tear flesh. But, I appreciate, seed planted. We'll just say that. Seed planted. Thank you. Good morning, Juan. Anyone else have anything that they're feeling grateful for? I am feeling, I had another thing that last night that kind of, I've been listening to Ram Dass and actually it was another clip that I saw that I don't even know who it was, but it was like, in your middle age years, you start to, you let go of the thought of being a movie star or becoming a senator, or like all the, like the dreams of these fanciful dreams. You kind of settle into what your real life is going to be. And I think that maybe one of my struggles right now is there's a part of me deep down that still kind of has this thought that maybe I'll be famous, I don't know. Maybe I'm the question, I'm not sure. And so I'm less willing to settle into a more traditional job. At the same time, I feel like I need to find something to fill more of my time with. Like I've even thought of like maybe I should just get like a job at a doing some retail of some sort just so I can interact with people, get out of the house on a part-time basis. But then again, maybe I should try to really amp up and do more coaching. I don't know. I'm all over the place this morning. Clearly therapy has stirred my head around a little bit. And Lisa's gone. I'm going to see her this weekend. I've got dental work today. Might be returning my car and scheduling, fixing. Oh, that's a good thing. We're finally got repairing the roof or the ceiling on the calendar. So in May, we're gonna get the leak damage that's been here for probably almost a year now. Woohoo! So grateful that that is now on the calendar finally. Anyone else want to share anything that they are grateful for before we go off into our days? And as we go into our days, remembering that we have the ability to be love ambassadors. We have the ability to be kind and patient. And I didn't used to have patient as part of my description of a love ambassador, but the more that I recognize that sometimes the greatest gift you can give someone is receptivity and having them feel heard. For that to happen, for someone to feel heard, you have to be patient. You have to, for me at least, I need to let go of the instinct to perform or impress or be charming. And that requires a patience of just being more still and listening. Good morning, Victoria. Gerbot is grateful for my regular friend group Taco Tuesday night. Is today Tuesday? Oh, it happened last night. I say, sorry. I was like, what? Yay for ongoing Taco Tuesday. Good morning, Sarah. Sarah says, I'm grateful for another day. Grateful for the sweetest older mechanic who is retiring the other day, who fixed my car no charge. I get to make him cookies and spread kindness. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, I think I'm grateful my dad I had lunch with him yesterday for his birthday, and that was nice. My brother and I took him to lunch, and thinking of my dad today, he's organizing a funeral for or a celebration of life for his first law partner. My dad, in his first partnership, he was Jim Marinos was the lead partner. It was Marinos, Stinn, and Studebaker was his first law firm. And Marinos was this kind of larger than life character. I remember going into his office, and he was a big game hunter. It was a different time. And so his office was filled with like a huge bear. And he had stools made out of elephant legs. It was gruesome. And then like another, I think a tiger on the rug. Pretty gruesome. And I remember being like feeling a little weirded out by it. But he passed at 94 years old. And so my dad is organizing the celebration of life, partly because my dad's one of the only ones left. Like Jim Marinos's kids told my dad that like he doesn't have any friends that are still alive. Like we're not sure who to invite to this funeral, which is an interesting thought, like my dad used to joke. He goes, I want to be the only one at my funeral. Like I want to outlive all my friends. But I think my dad is rethinking that as a dream. It's on one hand, you're like, yeah, I'm living forever. On the other hand, it's like, I'm watching everyone I know die. That's tough. But I'm thinking about my dad today, his birthday yesterday, and thinking about Jim Marinos and his impact on my dad and the world. So much love to the Marinos family. Any other gratitudes today before we head off into the day and charge as love ambassadors? Anyone else want to share anything that they are grateful for before we go off into our days? And as we go into our days, remembering that we have the ability to be love ambassadors. We have the ability to be kind and patient. And I'm grateful that Lisa is having a really productive and enriching recording studio session. She just sent me I didn't talk to her all day, and then she sent me a note this morning saying that she's totally immersed in the creative process with her dream team, and so that's I'm happy for her and grateful that she has the opportunity to be creating with her new guitar and some really talented people. And a little jealous that like when I reading her thing about this process of being like immersed in a creative process with your dream team. I'm like, have I ever done that? I mean, I guess at Burning Man is when I've done that. And actually, this year right now I do not have a ticket. I don't have enough plans. I don't have a camp. I'm not planning on going right now. So I got to find some other way to be immersed with a dream team, I guess. But I'm grateful that I'm still young enough to find some new dreams. Sarah says, my 89-year-old dad is losing his friends too. It's sad. I'm grateful for your dedication to this wonderful practice and bringing us together. Big love to Lisa and me. Thank you, Sarah. And with that, wherever you are, why don't we give ourselves a big squeeze, a big hug of appreciation for this body and the beautiful functioning of all the systems, the incredible, relentless beating of our hearts and breathing of our lungs, and the immune system just kicking ass on a daily basis as we appreciate this and all of the people in our life and our ability to be rays of positivity with all that we interact with, and when we don't have that, just survival and self-care, whatever we need to do today to make the system healthier, whether it's helping ourselves or helping others. Let's try to do that. And take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you, thanks for being here today for our love morning. Enjoy the day. See you soon.